Today we're here to talk about the Bible, one of the most controversial and debated aspects of faith. And we're coming to you from our local library. Sorry. Now, most of you probably think of the Bible like a book, and that's how we bind it together, but in actuality, it's more like a library, a collection of works from diverse authors about God, faith, and our life together. Look, you may have grown up thinking of the Bible as just a rule book or an instruction book. Now, that may be part of it, but it's not really the point. Thinking of it like that is thinking of the library as just a place where you learn the Dewey Decimal System or you have to be quiet. Instead, we are here to learn, grow, and explore new things together. That's what the Bible is for, too. The Bible is actually a conversation, kind of like having coffee with friends. Sometimes you do it with a lot of people. Sometimes you're over in the corner on your own enjoying it. Either way, there is speaking and hearing, dialogue, and growth. And you know what? You wouldn't expect all your friends to have the same opinion on everything or describe it the same way. That's also true of the Bible. We get different viewpoints so we understand the world and our relationship with God better. It's awfully easy, though, to go from God works in my context to my context is God. That's why often you'll see billboards that say, if you really want the truth, call me at 1-888-whatever. The relationship with God doesn't work like that. It's in motion, like the stars in the sky, or like this campfire. Oh, you can get an idea of it by taking a snapshot, but you'll only have it in that moment. To have the real relationship with it and to understand what it does for you, you have to gather around it and experience it. That's why we gather around God's Word in the Bible. It keeps us from idolatry to our own context, and it also helps us connect our context to the warmth and light of the divine, showing us not just how beautiful we are, but how we fit in with the universe. But here's the thing. The Bible isn't just a book about God. The Bible is how God has chosen to come to us. Can God come to us through other things? Well, of course. We see God every day in a million ways. But there's something really special about God coming to us through the Word. Word fills up spaces in between us. Words enter us through our ears and change our hearts and are spoken from our lips. They resonate between us, and we are free to play with them, to interpret them, to let them shape us and to shape them as well. And that's the kind of God that we have. Not a God remote and in the sky who's abstract and demands that we conform to whatever it is that He says, but rather the God who lives and breathes among us and passes between us in this word and the words and actions that we speak and do because of it. That's actually really special. God enters into our context through this word. And also through the word, our context is beautified and connected to something as big as the universe.